A day in ancient Greece, home, work, and the city-state. A sea breeze drifts through narrow streets as the marketplace wakes. Stalls creak open, a donkey snorts, and the smell of olives hangs in the air. This is daily life in ancient Greece. Once you've watched this, you'll be able to explain how government, geography, and work shaped an ordinary day in Athens, Sparta, and trade towns like Corinth. Zoomed out, each city was its own mini-country, called a city-state. One city with surrounding villages that ran itself. Where a city sat and who made its rules decided people's routines. What kids learned, what adults did for work, even what everyone ate for dinner. Take Athens. It ran on democracy, ruled by the citizens voting on decisions. That means regular people in assemblies chose laws instead of a single king. Picture a craftsman who makes sandals raising his hand to vote on fixing a road. Sparta took the opposite path. It used an oligarchy, ruled by a few powerful leaders. Fewer deciders meant tight control and strict routines, supporting one main goal, a strong army. You can see it in Spartan education. From age 7, boys entered full-time military training, learning to march, endure cold, and work as a unit. A small boy stepping in rhythm with older boys shows how the whole society moved in step. Now back to Athens and the coast. Athens had great harbors, so its economy leaned on maritime trade, buying and selling by sea. Ships brought grain in and carried goods out. Thousands spent days building boats, bargaining with sailors, and hauling cargo. Where did they meet? The agora, the open-air marketplace. It wasn't just for shopping. It was the social hub where news spread and ideas bounced around. You might buy bread, and 2 stalls over, hear a heated debate about justice. People counted with the drachma, a silver coin used as money. Coins make trade faster than swapping goods. A farmer hands over a few drachmas for olive press carts and gets back to work. A sturdy donkey waits, ready to haul the load home. What kept all this trade moving? The olive. Olives, and especially olive oil, were essential. Oil flavored food, fueled lamps, and moisturized skin. If your dinner, your light, and your pay all depend on olive trees, you protect those groves and you trade what you don't need. Some cities specialized. Corinth sat between seas, perfect for shipping. Its main export, goods sent out, was pottery. Stacks of painted jars get loaded onto a ship. Corinth style became its calling card across the Mediterranean. Step inside a home. Most houses were built from mud bricks, sun-dried clay and straw, because they were cheap and kept rooms cool. A typical feature was a courtyard, an open space in the center that worked like the family's living room. Dinner was the main event of the day. After the sun eased off, families gathered for bread, olives, maybe fish and vegetables. Evening became the time to rest, talk, and plan tomorrow. Sometimes adults went to a symposium, a social gathering to recline, listen to music, and talk about politics, stories, or science. In a city that prizes debate, the people who lead those talks, philosophers, thinkers of big questions, earn respect. Entertainment also taught values. In the theater, tragedy, plays with actors and dialogue exploring tough choices, put big questions on stage. Citizens watched and left with something to argue about at the agora the next morning. Physical training mattered too. The palestra, a wrestling ground, was where boys and men practiced grappling, running, and strength. Wrestling taught control and respect for rules. And every 4 years, city-states paused their arguments for the Olympic Games, athletic contests held to honor Zeus. A sacred truce let athletes and fans travel safely. Different lives, shared traditions. So which routine would fit you best? Athens's buzzing marketplace or Sparta's marching ground?